For tuning into UNI TV. I'm Margot Sturgis.
And I'm Nathan Grieve. We've got a lot of great stories coming from the UNI campus, Cedar Falls, and the rest of the Cedar Valley.
It is an absolutely beautiful Thursday afternoon, but instead of enjoying the weather, how about you sit down with us and hang out for a half hour?
Right now, from the University of Northern Iowa, this is UNI TV News.
A farmer's market on College Hill is a close location where Northern Iowa students have access to locally grown food. Veteran reporter Sean Dengler is on the scene.
I'm here at the farmer's market on the hill, and it's a wonderful event. There are many people out, and there's a lot of food to look at and buy.
Students need to come to the farmers market in the next few weeks, and UNI AmeriCorps member Reagan Jameson explains why.
It's every Thursday from 4 to 6, and our season runs from June through October. A couple events that are coming up on the 23rd. We will have live music, and we'll have a local artist, Nick Powell, and Dirk, and myself, and we'll be playing just kind of low-key acoustic folk music, and then some original pieces that Nick wrote.
While this will be a fun thing to listen to, customers can also get a lot of good eats, buy from local farmers, buy fresh foods, and support the local economy. And if that isn't enough, October 30th Farmers Market will be an exciting one.
On the 30th, it's our last market day, so you should all come out. We're having a raffle day. All you need to do is sign a slip of paper that I'll have with your email, and that's to be in contact with us about next year's market. And then at the end, at about 5:30-ish, I'll be handing out free things like calendars, magnets, bags, things like that. So please come out and support the market. It's a great way to spend time with your own family and get connected with other community members.
This farmer's market is a great way to support our local economy and eat organic. For UNI TV, I'm Sean Dengler.
Great job out there, Sean. Be sure to head over to the farmers market tonight, October 23rd and October 30th. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until next spring.
On Wednesday morning, Google announced that Cedar Falls is now known as the 2014 Digital Capital eCity of Iowa. Google works with an independent research firm to analyze the online strength of local businesses in cities and towns across America. Luke Hansen was at the event hosted by Scratch Cupcakery, who won the Battle of the Brands.
On October 15, 2014, Google announced that Cedar Falls is the Digital Capital eCity of Iowa. Representative and operations manager from the Google firm in Council Bluffs was at the event to present the award to the city of Cedar Falls.
The web is, of course, the place we go to find things. 97% of Americans use the internet, and that's pretty much all of us, look online for local products and services. That last-minute appointment for a haircut, finding a plumber to fix that leak at the last minute, or making an online reservation at many of the great restaurants here in Cedar Falls. Businesses need to be where customers are, and in 2014, that's online. It should come as no surprise then that the impact of being online is huge. Businesses that are online grow twice as fast and hire twice as many people and create twice as many jobs as their offline counterparts. There's little doubt that cities and communities whose businesses embrace the web and grow faster. We contracted with a firm named Ipsos, and they did a study where they looked at all the cities in the U.S. and chose the cities who had the highest proportion of businesses who had a strong online presence. And Cedar Falls was the one that was chosen for Iowa. It has the highest percentage of cities that have the businesses have a strong website. They have social media interaction with their customers. They have the ability to order or book online. And Cedar Falls was the top in Iowa, which is why we're here. The strongest online communities in each state, cities whose businesses are embracing the power of the web to find new customers, connect with existing clients, and fuel their local economies. These are the digital capitals of America. We are thrilled to announce today that the city of Cedar Falls has been named the 2014 eCity of Iowa. Cedar Falls is a 2014 eCity Award winner for Iowa, joins the rank of America's leading cities in the digital economy.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley stopped out to give some encouraging words to the city.
And without a doubt, small business serves as the engine of economic prosperity, not only in our Hawkeye state, but generally throughout the country. But I'm especially proud to be here today as Google presents the 2014 eCity Award, recognizing Cedar Falls as the 2014 Digital Capital of Iowa. We're here to celebrate innovation, entrepreneurship, job creation, and economic vitality. These things, unfortunately, aren't always encouraged by folks back in our nation's capital, but are clearly the focus here in Iowa's digital capital. Cedar Falls has always had good business leadership, major corporations, but also good political leadership. They've had a great deal of stability here, and particularly strong in small business. Today's presentation of Google's eCity Award is a clear testimony to how successful the business community here in Cedar Falls has been in doing just that. It should come as no surprise that small businesses like Scratch Cupcakery are powerful and dynamic players in our nation's economy, creating jobs, boosting local economies, and providing the route for entrepreneurs to turn dreams into reality.
As the mayor of Cedar Falls, obviously I'm very pleased to accept the award on behalf of the city. And I know in terms of this is not a city government award as much as a community award. You have the eCity Awards recognized as the strongest online business community in each state, the digital capitals of America right here in Cedar Falls. The citizens created the environment and created the opportunity. The CFU created a great infrastructure to allow businesses, and then the businesses such as Scratch Cupcakery have taken that and created better businesses using social media and all the internet.
Natalie Brown, owner of Scratch Cupcakery, was the host for the announcement and represented all the local businesses in the Cedar Valley and the state of Iowa.
We're so excited to be included in the announcement. As being the host business representing Cedar Falls, it's a huge honor. And thank you to Google for recognizing Cedar Falls with the eCity Award. And for knowing that Cedar Falls understands the importance of a strong online infrastructure for its businesses. It's a huge thing for Cedar Falls. Having grown up here and now using Cedar Falls as the home base for my own businesses, I fully value the strength that we have in this community because that is not absolutely found everywhere. Yeah, I just think it's really cool that we're being recognized for the work that's been going on. I mean, CFU has had such a huge role for more than a decade in trying to get us to this point. And so it's cool that Google's coming in now and recognizing that because it's not just 2014. You know, it's all that's been happening for the last 10 years or so. In 4 years, we've grown from one tiny storefront just down the street to the relocation to this store that you're in now and 3 additional locations across Iowa. We started with 120 followers on social media and now host more than 71,000 on multiple platforms. That online reach for us, it can't be duplicated in any other form of marketing media. It can't be duplicated without the internet, period, and that reach began right here in Cedar Falls. We're really proud to have this be our very first home community, and we're really proud that Cedar Falls is the winner of the eCity Award for 2014.
Cedar Falls, congratulations on being named a Google's eCity for 2014.
UNI TV, I'm Luke Hansen.
Thank you, Luke. Businesses in our community are embracing the power of the web to find new customers, connect with existing ones, and fuel our local economy. It's now time for a break. Go grab a beverage and a snack and come on back for some UNI Panther sports highlights with Paul Ochoa.
College is an avenue for learning that can lead to successful job opportunities in the future. However, the education you need cannot be gained simply by going to class. Joining Cedar River Productions is the best way for you to get hands-on experience and one-on-one help with technology that will be crucial for your future. This is your chance to get ahead of other students by gaining knowledge about new technologies. You'll be given all the opportunities to turn your ideas into reality and fine-tune your skills and abilities along the way. Make the most of your college experience. Become a member of Cedar River Productions.
Welcome back to UNI TV. I'm Paul Ochoa. At the UNI Dome, there was a watch party to see our UNI Panthers play on the big screen. Let's take a look at what they had to offer.
And Supply serving the University of Northern Iowa and gaining the keys of this game for the Panthers.
Well, one of the keys is getting the pitch warm up and run that exact play in pregame warm-ups. Trying to throw to the back shot.
10-yard penalty for the previous spot. They get their first down back down. Now back inside their own 20-yard line after a decent return.
Nice job here, and this is where you start to see out where the wide receivers and the quarterbacks are on the same page. When Earl is rolling out of his...
The doors opened at 2 p.m. Prizes were given away, free snacks and beverages were available. Students brought blankets to lay on the field. Kids could also do drills like the UNI players and put on their gear and helmet and shoulder pads to run in. There were more for kids like moonwalks with themes like Scooby-Doo and the Gang and Disney. The football team was in a tough battle with South Dakota and struggled to score. At the half, it was 10-7.
He was wide open, sit down in front of safety.
The second half, Panthers were able to open up the offense and pull away late. The UNI football team won 27-16. The Panthers bring their record to 500, going 3-3 on the season. This is Paul Ochoa reporting for UNI TV.
Sure looked like fun. This coming Saturday, our UNI Panthers will take on South Dakota State for Family Weekend. In the McLeod Center, our Lady Panthers were in action Friday the 10th and Saturday the 11th. They were hoping to reach a special milestone in the program.
University of Northern Iowa, the women's volleyball took on Evansville on Friday, October 10th in the McLeod Center. The women were looking for their 999th victory. The women were handling Evansville early and often. The UNI women's team would go on to win pretty easily in 3 straight sets. 25-19, 25-12, and 25-11. Coming off their Friday win against Evansville, the women's volleyball team were back in action taking on Southern Illinois. This night was extra special for our Lady Panthers as they held Parents' Night. The action was fast and furious. Both teams were exchanging points early. Our Lady Panthers would pull away in all three sets, 25-16, 25-18, and 25-17. The women finished each game strong and got their 1,000th win of the program. Here at UNI, we congratulate all our Lady Panthers on their historic win. This is Paul Ochoa reporting for UNI TV.
The UNI Lady Panthers will look to continue their 5-game winning streak when they go on the road for 3 straight games. Our Lady Panthers won't be home until October 25th against Drake. This is all the time we have for sports. Let's send it back to Margot and Nathan.
Here's a story from reporter Ian Shulhannock, who took a look at one student's special trip to Florida for the X-Culture Symposium.
The Academy of International Business is holding their annual X-Culture Symposium on October 23rd through 25th. This year, student Molly Baines, a supply chain and management information systems double major and senior at UNI, is the only person from the Midwest selected to go to this conference. I sat down with her professor, Dr. Annie Anderson, to talk about this experience for her.
So the symposium Molly's going to is called the X-Culture Symposium, and it's part of the Academy of International Business Southeast chapter conference. So this is an annual conference, and it's an offshoot of the Academy of International Business conference, which takes place annually. And this is the biggest conference in the world for Academy of International Business. Is the biggest conference in the world for the study of international business. And the Academy of International Business Southeast chapter is the largest chapter in the world that subscribes to the Academy of International Business. So it's a big conference, an important conference. A lot of important academics are there, and a lot of very, very good academic work is published there. The X-Culture Symposium is in addition to this. So they couple it together, and every year, wherever they have the conference, they also have a local guest, a corporate sponsor that comes in. Last year they had it in Atlanta, and Home Depot was the sponsor. This year it's in Miami, and Louis Vuitton is the corporate sponsor. And so these students come in, and they compete in this competition globally. So there's all these people from all over the globe who will attend this symposium and conference. And Molly's on a team full of international people. She's the only one from the Midwest, and one of 2 from the U.S. on her team. So it's quite an exciting thing for her and the University of Northern Iowa generally, for her to be competing on this in this symposium.
Dr. Anderson also spoke about what Molly and other students will be doing at this conference.
So what they'll do is Louis Vuitton will actually give them a case study. They break everyone into groups, everyone who is accepted into the symposium, and then Louis Vuitton will give them a case study, and they will have about a month and a half to work on this case study, maybe a little bit less time than that in total, to work on this case study. And they need to do it virtually, and they need to do it as you would if you're working on a global team in your career. So there are a couple people from Latin America, and there's someone from the East Coast, and then there's Molly here from Iowa. So they'll work on this case, and then they'll come together at a meeting at the conference. They'll have a little bit more time to work together, and then they will present these ideas that they come up with for their problem to the executives of Louis Vuitton.
Anderson also spoke about how this conference will help Molly in the future.
Sure, I think this conference is incredibly important for Molly to participate in, because not only will she be able to exploit her knowledge in supply chain management and management information systems, she's a double major, but she'll be able to take that to the global arena. So she'll be forced into not only working with in these global groups, which is incredibly valuable. If she can learn how to do this well, or any student can learn how to do that well, they're going to take their career path trajectory, and they're going to just amplify its speed. So they're going to be able to do a lot of really cool things a lot faster. They're going to be able to move upward, have a lot more upward mobility very, very quickly. And not only that, she's going to have to impress and talk with Louis Vuitton executives. So she'll not only need to talk with them on just a conversational level at the dinners and different meetings, but she'll need to be able to present to these top executives from a big powerhouse global company like Louis Vuitton. So she is going to gain, if she's able to do it well, which I believe she will, she's going to gain a tremendous experience that can really help her career in the long run.
Anderson also spoke about how this conference will help Molly in the future.
Thank you, Ian. Going to such a high-profile conference certainly is a fantastic opportunity.
Well, as great as our stories have been today and fun to watch, it is getting hot underneath these lights and we need to take a break.
I am a future Panther.
I am ready to transfer.
I am building my skills.
I am social networking.
I am investing in my future.
I am challenging my students.
I am running my own business.
I am UNI.
I am UNI. You can be too. Visit IamUNI.net.
Experience, the community, the chemistry, the expertise, the right fit, and all the opportunity in the world to create your masterpiece.
Hello and welcome back. We've got some more stories for you if you've got the time to listen to them. First off, we have the Clothesline Project, which started in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and has since become an international visual art campaign that raises awareness about violence against women, children, and other marginalized populations.
Hi, my name is Emily Harsh, and I'm a graduate assistant with the Women's and Gender Studies program here at UNI. Today and tomorrow we are making t-shirts for the Clothesline Project. It was a campaign started to allow women to express their feelings about issues of violence affecting their community, whether it be related to childhood sexual abuse, incest, domestic violence, homophobia, political attacks. All sorts of violence is addressed through the Clothing Line Project, which encourages women to create shirts that express their emotions about issues affecting them and their friends and their community. And then we put it out on a clothesline for everyone to see and put it in public so that the community can see how these issues are affecting people within the community. The white t-shirts represent women who have died from violence. The yellow is survivors of domestic violence. Blue and green are survivors of childhood abuse and incest. Purple is survivors of homophobic violence. Red, pink, and orange are survivors of rape and sexual assault. And black is women who are attacked for political reasons. Other things that we're doing this week are collecting donations for Riverview Center, which is a crisis center. Riverview helps survivors of violent situations, especially right after their crisis, to help be advocates for them in their times of crisis and struggle.
Thank you, Corey. If you want to check out the display of shirts, they'll be hanging up in the Mocker Union.
Last week on UNI TV, we heard about UNI's first annual Panthers Worldwide Scavenger Hunt. Reporter Mackenzie Brophy participated in this event. Let's see what she's up to.
Took place this weekend. The goal of the event was to do activities that are otherwise out of the ordinary to bring smiles to the Cedar Valley and to promote Panther Nation. Students were asked to do tasks varying from ridiculous,
you don't know, you're beautiful,
destructive, graceful, and downright out of the ordinary.
Hello. I'd like to order a Diet Water, please.
find the smallest color.
Students promoted our schools by any means necessary.
That's my lucky shirt.
No, it's gross.
Panther Nation! Panther Nation.
Panther Nation.
And our own Panther athletes got involved.
I'm Ashley Reese.
And I'm Marvin Singleton.
And I challenge him to a game of hopscotch.
Let's go.
All right. All right, let's see it.
Man, I gotta do that.
Yeah. No, you can't step on the flag! You're out! I just won! I won!
We have a winner.
Competitors showed off their talent. And paid it forward. These list items range from ridiculous to adorable.
The Newton's second law of motion is a motion where you cannot move because it's breaking the law, and that's why it's called the Newton's second law of motion. Otherwise, you're breaking the law, and if you do break the law, then there will be a consequence of no breaking the law.
Thanks, Mackenzie. That looks like a lot of fun.
On October 31st, zombies and monsters would be roaming the streets of Cedar Falls, as Halloween marks a special occasion where everyone can wear favorite costumes, go out and collect candy, or go to a party. However, on Saturday, October 11th, many people stood aghast when a horde of zombies invaded the hill. Had a zombie apocalypse finally happened? Was the end of humanity on the horizon? No, these so-called zombies packed no bite. They were simply Cedar Falls residents participating in the 4th annual Cedar Falls Zombie Walk, hosted by Mohair Pear and the Octopus Bar.
This was a charity event benefiting the Northeast Iowa Food Bank. The husband and wife team of Dave Diebler and Barb Schiff, owners of Mohair Pear and the Octopus, came up with the idea as a fun and festive way to raise money and food donations for the Northeast Iowa Food Bank.
All participants had to either donate 2 food items or $5 to participate in the walk. The making up assistance was available at Mohair Pear prior to the event. The folks of Broad Street Brewing showed up at the Octopus at 2 p.m. to do a tap takeover. At 3 p.m., over 50 participants, ranging from college students to entire families, in their best zombie makeup and gear, were taking over the hill as they strolled up and down the hill and College Street. After 30 minutes of terrorizing the hill, the horde made its way back to the Octopus for the after-party.
There was a costume contest. The best zombie costume was awarded a $20 gift certificate. For more information on upcoming events, please check out the Octopus and Mohair Pear's Facebook pages. And to learn more about the Northeast Iowa Food Bank and how you can get involved, be sure to visit the website at www.northeastiowafoodbank.org. Thank you for watching today's show. Nathan and I enjoyed informing you and entertaining you.
We sure did, Margot. Turn in next time for even more interesting and informative news and adventures.